Hey guys, in this video I'm just going to be doing a fast forward of you watching me build out our Stevenson Vine Project Community Garden fence. This fence, it comprises of wire fencing. It's 7 feet by 7 feet height, 100 feet in length, wire fencing, and then we have about 12 T-posts. Well, we have 12 8-feet T-posts, and then we have 2, I guess they're 4 feet T-posts at the end of this fence. Make sure that you subscribe, like this video, comment if you're new to the channel, and if you are not new to the channel, thank you so much for coming back for another video. Now let's just get into it. So I did forget to bring the ladder with me in order to install these 8-foot T-posts. I'm only 5'11", so I needed a little bit more height in order to get this tool that I'm using. I forgot the actual name of this tool, but it's literally designed for you to use your hands and just use the pressure from it going up and down to push the T-post into the ground. But I strongly encourage you all to not use a bucket like I did. Do as I say, not as I do. This is really dangerous, especially because these T-posts have sharp edges. You're going to be using heavy material, materials to help you install these T-posts. So it's best to make sure you always have the exact tool that you need for the exact job that you're doing, which is a ladder, not a bucket. So starting out in the beginning with installing the very first 2 8-feet T-posts, I used a tape measure to mark out 6 feet. And so what you just saw me do was take 10 footsteps to equate that 6 feet marking. And between each T-post that we have here in the garden, there is 6 feet spacing. Alright guys, so I don't know if you can tell if it'll focus. There we go. So the fencing, this I guess it's a some type of poly made wire fencing. It's plastic, has been installed against all of these T-posts as we go around the bend. And as we keep walking and going, that wire fencing that is about, I believe, 100 feet, it doesn't go all the way. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more T-posts to cover to protect all of the plants that have already been started and are growing. So yesterday we had our Earth Day community social, and we had volunteers and garden members come out and plant a lot of different plants like Swiss chard, mustard greens, zinnias, tomatoes, green beans, the whole 9. So we do have extra fencing materials here, right here. What I'm going to have to do in order to save money and also to reuse materials in the garden that we already have, we're going to actually remove these posts that are connected to the fencing material, and we're going to line up the fencing material in a bottom row and then on a top row. Hopefully everything works out to where we're able to use all of this material here, because it doesn't make sense to like buy new material. So we're going to use all the old material that we have. So let's get started.
So as we previously mentioned, this fencing material was previously used to protect more so of the educational gardening space that we have as a community garden, and it really wasn't like sufficient, efficient for the job. So what we're gonna do to not only save money but to save resources and time is to repurpose this fencing material. And what you see me doing right now is I'm using a clipper to remove the zip ties from the old posts that we have here. These are like 4 or 5 feet T-posts, and so we're just removing the zip ties from them so that we can have full access to the fencing materials. And as a quick tip, always look around your house, your garage, your backyard shed, and see what type of materials, whether it be metal, wood, that you have laying around that you can repurpose inside your garden.
Okay, so we're done. This is the end of the 100 feet, well, 7 feet by 100 feet black wire fencing that we had. And this starts the new section of wire fencing. This is the old gate that we previously had around this section of the garden. So we repurpose that material and cut it into sections. So it starts here and goes along here up until this point. And then we had a few more feet of it that we extended from that post all the way down to that post over there. We will need to get some more of this green wire fencing if we can find it at Lowe's and extend it from this T-post all the way to the end of that T-post. And that will be the end of us working on this section, like this from the beginning all the way to the end. In the next few months, however, we will need to get more T-posts and more of that 7 feet by 100 feet of black wire fencing to extend it up into that tree. We're not going to enclose the tree because eventually that tree will be removed. So we want to be able to give whoever removes the tree space to do their job. But I am really loving the look of this fence here at the community garden. Now we won't have to be so worried about the deer. Hopefully they don't come around this way and still attack the produce. If they do, we will, have to figure out some temporary method of protecting all of this produce from the deer. If you guys have any suggestions on how we could potentially protect this small, like from there to like where my car is, if you have any suggestions on how we can temporarily protect this section and cover it from deer or any other four-legged animal, please let us know in the comments. We would love to hear your suggestions. Please let us know. I'm definitely going to have someone assist me the next time we extend it, because it took so much out of me. But I'm glad I got it done. Now we can officially protect all of the produce. If you like this video, make sure that you comment, like, and subscribe. thank you guys so much for watching another video here on our channel. Make sure that you stay tuned for more videos coming to our channel throughout the next few weeks. And don't forget to follow our socials. We can be found on Instagram and Facebook at EBLLC INC and on TikTok at Project Grape. Until next time, see you guys later in the garden. Bye.